Hello everyone. For early access to all my content, please do support me on Patreon by following the link below this video. Now, a 13-year-old girl refusing to accept that her classmate identified as a cat was labelled despicable and told she wasn't welcome at the school by a life education teacher at Rye College in East Sussex last week. The school is part of the Aquinas Trust, a Church of England network of 11 schools, and yet doesn't seem to be very interested in upholding Christian values. If parents want their children to be subjected to dubious gender ideology, they'd send them to a secular school. The very reason some parents choose religious schools is to avoid their children being indoctrinated with this poisonous trash, which is arguably tantamount to child abuse. These pupils were taught in this life education class that you can be who you want to be, and how you identify is up to you, which is fundamentally corrosive dogma, of course. It's a denial of the reality of social responsibility. The fact that for society to function, even at a basic level, requires us all to make compromises about who we are and what we choose to be. So many of the drastic problems that currently afflict this country can be attributed to the reality that we have a whole generation of young adults under 30 who are completely mired in self-absorption, who think the world revolves around them and the rest of humanity has to bend to their will, and are absolutely baffled by the idea that they might possibly have to actually work for anything they might want in life. This episode at Rye College is not just a one-off incident, it's happening across the country. The Telegraph claims they've uncovered schools where teachers are allowing children to identify as horses, dinosaurs and even moons. Teaching assistants are taking pupils who identify as horses out cantering and feeding strips of meat to those who've convinced themselves that they're dinosaurs. On top of crippling taxes, the necessity of both parents working full-time, skyrocketing mortgage rates and unaffordable food, parents are now having to contend with this deviant progressivism being sneakily inflicted on their children at school. And if this is the state of British schools after 13 years of so-called conservative government, one can only imagine the depravity once Labour managed to fiddle their way into office. Seems like the only way to keep your children unharmed these days is to homeschool. Please do like and subscribe and leave a comment. I'm aiming to do a new Q&A video once a week, so if you've got any questions for me, please do leave them in the comment section. I'm on tour, London, Southampton, Swindon, Swansea. Ticket link below this video. This channel only exists with your support, so please do contribute what you can via Patreon or PayPal by following the links, which again you'll find beneath this video. Thanks for watching.